Pictured on the left-hand side of this photo is PS317, the Waterside Children's Studio School, a Title I school in Rockaway Park, New York, shortly after being flooded by Hurricane Sandy. It is the amazing place that I have the privilege of working for as the band director and music teacher. At the core of its mission statement is a belief in the power and necessity of the arts in the lives of our children. These are the photos of the streets surrounding our school and of the homes of our children that burned down or are uninhabitable due to flood damage. Our band program is only in its third year, and the majority of students that want to join are unable to, as we currently have only 20 instruments, most of which were left to us due to their poor condition. Even before the hurricane, funding was extremely limited, and now, after extensive flood damage to our school and the devastation of the community it serves, all efforts to build our band program have been put on hold. However, now more than ever, it is important that we give these children an opportunity. Playing an instrument provides a way of releasing and transforming the pain and trauma that not a single student was able to avoid. A song is a perfect little world where all is well for them to travel to and bring into existence through their instrument. It is the same process for Hot Cross Buns as it is for Vivaldi's Four Seasons. And with your help, I want to make the best band program in the world for these kids. What beautiful justice it would be to use Hurricane Sandy as the impetus. Right now, the iron is hot, the ground is fertile, the children yearn for it, the children need it. Let's talk about how the hurricane affected your life.
I'm affected by the hurricane because it's sad for me to look at all the people surrounding me and how they lost their homes and how they don't have nowhere to live and they have to live in a shelter. And just like Danny said, people need music in their life just to be inspired and feel happy.
I was actually really affected by Hurricane Sandy. My house was really torn. So I think of music like how it
Take your time.
Express myself to play different instruments and really get into it. So it's makes me happy to have music, and then you have so many people around you have really worse problems than I have. So it's like when the music's just playing to them and makes them happy.
Yeah.
I think music is important to have in school because some people, they want to be a musician in life.
Mm-hmm. And they might not even know that until they start playing, right?
And if they start out like that, they're going to get better and they're going to feel happier and they really think they can have their dream.
Do you think music has made you, Tylee, more confident in yourself? Why is that?
I can play the trumpet, the guitar, and the clarinet, and all those instruments until I tried.
Having to play so many instruments like saxophone, clarinet, drums, it's really inspiring, and I really like it. I never knew I could do something like this until I really tried, and I was like, oh, I should join Mr. H's band, Mr. Fisher's band. I was like, yeah, let me try. And then I was like, yeah, you should try new things. I was like, okay, and I'll try. And it turns out I learned a lot from it.
People walk down that street almost every day and looking like that. And then some of the kids that see that, they probably hurt inside until they come here and they play music. It takes their minds off of that and just pushes it to the side and just
focus on
rock
music.
on.
I totally agree. Because when I was affected by Hurricane Sandy, the first time I saw my house, I broke down into tears. And when I saw Papa John's and all of that over there, I was like, oh my God, this can't be Rockaway. And then when it could just, like Daniel said, it could just take it off their minds, relax, and make them feel more happy.
Yeah.
It's fun and it's uplifting for their spirits.
Yeah.
And like with my friends at Louisiana, when they lost their house, they had to clean it out, and I was real sad. And then when I came back and I had the chance to play music, I felt happy, and that took off my mind, and it really helped me get better and uplift my spirit.
Nice.
And music, like, it really inspired me somehow. Just this school, like, all my other schools I went to, it was like, okay, you play an instrument, so what? But this school, it's like, when you play an instrument, it's like, it's making the world like a better place. It's like making the world live. Like, you see all these people asking for money and stuff. Instead of money, why don't you give them music? They might feel better.
Yeah.
And
Right.
like people caroling, part of the holidays, that's kind of what it's mostly all about.
Just
You go to
making people
people's
feel good.
houses, make them feel good.
Yeah.
And mostly when you're grumpy and you have an instrument or you like to sing, just do that, and like it helps you get your mind off of things.
Yeah. And it's free?
Yeah, it's free.
It takes work. It takes work to be able to play, but once you can, no one can take that away from you.
Yeah.
You know, for the rest of your life, you have the ability to just play music, you know?
Yeah, I personally think like the teachers that's here, they really like oh, you're such a good musician and stuff like that, and I'm like, wow, they really believe in me, and I'm like, yeah, like
This is a good school.
yeah, like this, yeah, this
The
good
teachers
school.
here just like really aspire us to do what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we want to be like a educator slash teacher, they will inspire us to help us learn and stuff. Or if we want to be a musician, for instance, you help us like learn our music, and you help us learn how to play notes and the trumpet and the clarinet and stuff. And that really like helps me take off everything off of Hurricane Sandy. Like today when we was doing the show, everybody started clapping like that,
Right.
and people felt better.
Yeah, all at the same time. It just like takes over people.
And it makes people smile.
Yeah, I like how even though I wasn't there yesterday, I like how your band was there, and like the music was just like.
Oh, too bad you missed
I was
it.
really
Oh my
excited.
God, you would have
Mama
loved
told me
it.
everybody, Mama told me everything about it. She was like, your band was so good. And it's just like took her mind off of everything because she's really going through a lot.
Yeah, I know
And
that.
She was like, wow, it's just so good.
Yeah.
She just sit back and relax, and she's like, wow.
And your band, like, it kind of like really inspired me, because like I was nervous at the beginning until I saw you guys. I was like, wait, this might be like the best show ever.
Yeah.
And then after a while, just like it was like whatever. It's like you have a life, just like add music to it, and you'll have like the best life.
I feel exactly the same way. No matter how down I am, if I just pick up my guitar and start playing, that's it. I'm totally cool.
Like when I'm at home, like how you taught me how to play the drums, I just tap it.
Yeah,
Right.
And my mom be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I don't even know anymore. And I'm like, I'm doing what Mr. H taught me, and she's like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm just tapping, and sometimes I make up my own things. I'm like, "Wow."
Because after the hurricane, everybody's feeling blue, like they lost hope, and music can help them get back on the trail.
People like the music, they like to play, and they lost it during the hurricane. It got flooded.
What do you play, Stefan? What do you play, Jaleel?
Well, I think we should donate listening because everybody don't feel right. We think music can help them feel better, give a smile on your face, to make them feel more happier or more together and everything.
I think we need more instruments because some people are so sad that the hurricane happened and they don't have anything to do.
Once they came back home, everything was messed up, destroyed. There was so much sand, trash everywhere. There was no power, food, water, nothing. So we didn't have all the stuff we needed.
You told me a story about Christian playing clarinet after the hurricane. Is that what you were saying?
We went outside and we stand up front of the building. We have like a little lawn. It was completely dark. Maybe it was like at 9 o'clock at night. And he said, we was in home, and he said, actually, let's go. And he started playing American
Star Spangled Banner.
Stars, Spangled Banner. I said, you know, Christian, let's go outside. It's such a good idea. Let's go give some music to the people. There's no electricity. It's completely dark. That was maybe after 20 days of it.
Wow.
And we went outside front of the building with a little lawn, and he stayed in the middle and he played American Spring Band. And like he said, oh, mommy, stop. I said, no, play. And we stayed there for 20 minutes and he was playing.
Wow.
It was completely dark outside.
I know you love music so much. Why is that?
Because like the way that I express myself, and that like I love the instruments, like I love the sound of them and everything.
Yeah, the music like kind of helps you express yourself. When you're sad or you're happy, you just sit down, you pull out your clarinet and you play.
Now, wouldn't you think that now, because of what all these children have been through, that music, I feel like a lot of these children need a way to express themselves because they've been through so much, you know, in the last few weeks. So that's why I feel like now, more than ever, it's important that I expand the program. Because at this point we only have like 20 instruments, and since we got back, people are saying like, "Oh, can I join band? Could I join band?" And I feel like they want to more now because it's giving them something to do. And here, our school is such a safe place. You leave the school and you walk down the road and you see.
I would say music helps you relax, helps you relax yourself, and makes you happy inside. Or you see what's going on around. It's like kind of devastation. When you stop for a moment, just listen. They heal you inside. That's my opinion.
Yeah, sure. How were you guys personally affected by the hurricane?
I lost my job. The place where I worked in was burned down across 115. I lost my car. It was hard, but I work in a little bit. I'm looking for a new place to work. It's a good thing and a bad thing because one night the kids told me, "Mommy, that's the best time we had. Not even summer was so good because we finally have some time to spend together."
Yeah, it was the same with my family.
Yeah,
I slept over at my sister's house for 2 weeks.
Touch my heart.
Because we have a lot of children in the school that want to play instruments and learn new things, and we have a lot of kids that love playing music, and they just and then there's not enough instruments for people, and people just like they want to join band really badly, and we have not enough instruments, so they have to wait a long time until somebody goes out or they have an excuse, and then people they just really want to join.
Yeah, and what's the condition of the instruments we have? Are they all super perfect, pristine instruments, or are they held together by tape? Tell me about the instruments we have now.
They're in critical condition. They're like held in together with tape and glue and whatever.
Yeah. So we could use a bit of an overhaul to help us. Yeah. Did you notice? Tell me the difference between the clarinet you played before you got your own clarinet. What was the difference? Because I think there was a huge difference.
Yeah. When I had my thumb piece, it kept on wiggling, and then sometimes some parts fell apart, and when I tried to play, sometimes it didn't play right. Right.
So luckily, your mom was in a position to help you. She was able to buy you a clarinet.
That was actually a birthday gift. He don't want nothing, just a clarinet. He said, "Mommy, I don't want a birthday party. I don't want a cake. I don't want nothing. Don't buy me anything. Just please buy me the clarinet."
Wow.
So that's what we buy for him.
Yeah. Yeah, and now some other poor student has that old clarinet that you had, but yeah, that was.
Somebody else got a chance to play.
Yes, at least someone else.
But somebody got a chance.
Someone got a chance to play, which is excellent. All right, thank you.
Some people lost instruments, and some people like need instruments. Like instruments are broken, instruments aren't working, instruments need to be fixed, and we just need new instruments. People want to join in, and we don't have any instruments for them.
Then also we got some old instruments that kind of doesn't really sound good. So kind of you need to be like a profession to play them.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you would like to help the children of PS317 Waterside Children's Studio School by giving them the opportunity to make music a part of their lives, please visit giveforward.com/watersidemusic.